Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today we are talking about Crypto.com versus Gary Gensler. Is Gary Gensler posing a significant risk to Crypto.com? Heck, to crypto overall. You've seen the news, guys. You've seen the Binance lawsuit. You've seen the Coinbase lawsuit. You saw Gary Gensler go on TV and say, we don't need more currencies. We have the dollar. You saw Brian Armstrong on CNBC come out and then today counter that comment, give feedback saying, I went in for 30 days. I have 30 different times into the SEC to try to get regulatory clarity and didn't get it. Who's right? Who's wrong? And what's the risk for Crypto.com? Because look at Binance, look at Coinbase. Today, I'm not going to share any charts. I'm not going to share any news stories. I'm going to talk right at you guys from the heart, from the research that I've done lately, and just kind of give you guys my take on the situation and what I think's going on for Crypto.com. I'm changing it up. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. We're doing 5 videos every day. We're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin to one lucky subscriber at 10,000 subscribers. Should be coming in the next week or two. We'll have to see. Let's hop into it, guys. So you saw these lawsuits come out. Gary Gensler, you look on Twitter, you can just see the sentiment. Everybody thinks that Gary Gensler is a clown. Why? Well, maybe because he is a clown. Who knows? The problem I have with Gary Gensler, guys, is you look at what happened with FTX. And you look at now what's going on with Binance and Coinbase from the SEC. Now, there is a court case coming up for Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX, which is good. But don't you remember that Gary Gensler for 6 months prior to the FTX collapse was in backdoor, closed door meetings with Sam Bankman-Fried about crypto? The crypto exchange FTX was poised to be huge. Nobody had anything negative to say about it. Everybody was positive about it. Politicians loved Sam Bankman-Fried. Remember, he bribed 1/3 of Congress, and Gary Gensler, we're just supposed to believe is innocent. You know, guys, we look back at when Gary Gensler was first put on the spot, really. You see some of the first recordings of him talking about cryptocurrencies when he was a professor at MIT. He talks about algorand. He talks about the creator of algorand. He says that regulators are not going to be able to regulate crypto. People could build Uber and Lyft on crypto. Crypto is a good thing. He used to say all these things. Now he's the head of the SEC. He had backdoor meetings with Sam Bankman-Fried. Sam Bankman-Fried goes under the guy he was buddy-buddy with, and now all of a sudden he's doing all these enforcement actions on Binance, on Coinbase, and still no lawsuit against FTX or Sam Bankman-Fried from the SEC, just the criminal charges. What's going on, guys? What's going on? All this being said, I think the SEC is full of baloney. I don't think they're going to have any success. I think Gary Gensler's job is toast in a matter of probably within the year, at least with the next administration that comes in. There's no way he's going to be there through the entirety of the next administration, in my opinion. I don't think it's possible. Not with crypto adoption coming. America cannot afford to miss out on crypto. Now, where does Crypto.com stand versus Gary Gensler with all this? Well, frankly, I don't think Gary Gensler has a strong leg to stand on with crypto overall, so that kind of gives you an idea. But let's just look at Crypto.com here for a second. So Crypto.com has some of the most licenses right now in crypto. And I want to hone in on this. I was just in a Twitter space. Shout out to Alpha, aka Island Thunder. Great Twitter spaces for him. I was happy to be on that with him today, talking a little bit with Bayc. And a great question was posed. And what's the difference between Crypto.com and all these other ones? And I just want to hone it into what's the difference between Crypto.com and Binance right now? Well, Binance is bigger, and you can kind of look at Coinbase and Binance as like the mom and dad of crypto, right? These are bigger exchanges. I love Crypto.com, but we just have to admit Binance is much, much bigger. So who's the SEC going to go after? Well, it's going to go after the mom and dad of crypto, Coinbase and Binance, right? But here's the other thing. What's the difference between Binance and Crypto.com in the SEC's eyes, maybe? Well, Binance had the Binance US exchange here in the US where there was the commingling of funds conversation. That's a part of the charges. So that's a big issue for Binance, on top of the fact that they were listing securities, allegedly. And I hate the whole securities thing. I'm not siding with Gary Gensler at all. I think like the whole securities thing's a joke. But the point is, guys, is the main issue here is exchanges that are offering the buying and selling and trading of securities need the appropriate disclosure, all these things. That's the big issue the SEC is coming out after. And maybe they have a leg to stand on with that. Maybe. Who knows? I don't think so. They've been so unclear. You look at the Coinbase going in 30 different times, getting no clarity. So I think that's out the window. But the other problem with Binance, at least, is the fact that they had the branch in the U.S. and they were commingling funds, and now the U.S. government might want to even like freeze the Binance U.S. funds. I'm not trying to FUD Binance. I don't think Binance is going to have a problem, guys. I think Binance is sticking around because, frankly, if Binance is gone, then we're going to have a lot more problems than just Binance being gone. There's going to be a lot more cryptos that go down on account of that. I don't think that's going to happen. But I will say this. I think Crypto.com is in a great position here because they don't have that U.S. arm, right? We don't even have access to the exchange in the U.S. And if crypto really does get pushed out of the U.S. because of the SEC, I don't think that affects Crypto.com at all. I mean, you're watching the rest of the world get very bullish on crypto. As long as we can still access like the Crypto.com app, I mean, that'll be fine. I mean, I don't see how they could get rid of the Crypto.com DeFi app. I just don't think Gary Gensler has a real thing going on here. I think he's just coming out. He's scared. He acted late. I think he got caught with his pants down with Sam Bankman-Fried, with the backdoor meetings. We saw that congressmen were bribed. I think that Gary Gensler is a shady guy. I think his arguments to come after crypto are stupid. I think that they're contradictory to the things that he said in the past. And I don't think that Crypto.com has a significant risk here, at least no more significant than any other exchange. And on top of that, I think less risk than other exchanges because they don't have the U.S. subsidiary like Binance does. Also because the licenses that Crypto.com's done, have been really something, a great achievement. Coinbase, though, has also been very spectacular in that regard, and I think both Coinbase and Crypto.com have both done a great job of trying to kind of stay within the law. Lately, we've seen Crypto.com list some meme tokens, which frankly I think is very smart because we want more users on the exchange. That's going to drive more growth for the company, for the exchange. For the Cronos chain, which gives more utility for the Cronos token. That's good for CRO holders. But that's kind of where I stand, guys. Gary Gensler versus Crypto.com. I say Crypto.com wins. What do you say? That's all I got, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. This is Crypto Report. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. As always, DCA HODL. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. See you next time. Peace.